In this video, we're talking thresholds, specifically, the 4 types you can use in bigI to monitor your metrics. There are 4 types of thresholds: auto-threshold, relative, constant, and standard deviation. Auto-thresholds are generated automatically by bigI's machine learning model. It trains on historical data, taking into account trends and seasonality. If you have a business rule that you want to assert over the metric, you might utilize one of the other 3 metric types. Choosing custom configuration will allow you to change the default settings for the threshold, specifically the threshold bounds and sensitivity. You have 4 options for the sensitivity: narrow, medium, wide, and extra wide. Tip: stick with medium sensitivity for most cases. For the threshold bounds, you can have bigI alert on the lower bound, the upper bound, or both. Constant thresholds. If you've got a business rule, I say this column should never have nulls, this is your go-to. You will set a fixed upper and lower bound, and if your data stays between them, the metric is healthy. If it is outside that range, you will get an alert. There is no need to train the threshold. Note that you can also set an upper or lower bound only. Relative thresholds are based on previous data and allow you to compare your current metric to a value from the past. This could be yesterday, the same day last week, or even a month ago. Set your reference period in days or months. The upper bound and lower bound represent the acceptable % increase and decrease from the reference point. You can provide an upper bound only, a lower bound only, or both, depending on your needs. This is good for period-over-period comparisons, especially when your data isn't on a fixed cadence. But heads up, this is not ideal if your data has strong seasonal trends. Auto-thresholds are best for this scenario. Standard deviation thresholds. Use this when you care about how far a value deviates from the recent average. Choose a reference window, say 7 days, and set your upper and lower bounds. bigI will calculate the mean over that window. Then, based on how many standard deviations above or below the mean you've set as your upper and lower bounds, it watches for drift. If your value crosses the line, you will get an alert. Perfect for catching anomalies. Let's take a look at an example use case. Got a column that should have no nulls or duplicates? Set a constant threshold. Clean, simple, effective. An auto threshold will also work here, but will need to be trained. If you're okay with a few nulls or duplicates, but want to know if it suddenly spikes, use relative or standard deviation thresholds. Let's say you had 5 nulls yesterday. You can set a deviation of 1% as your upper bound to catch anything unusual. You've got options. So, whether you're all about automation, comparing to the past, locking in hard limits, or watching for statistical shifts, thresholds give you control over your data monitoring.